In Reacher Season 3, a supporting character finally resolves a noticeable problem from Season 2. With an outstanding Rotten Tomatoes score of over 90% for every season, Reacher on Prime Video has continuously earned positive reviews from reviewers. However, many viewers criticized Reacher Season 2 for falling short of the high standards set by Season 1 in terms of overall quality. Season 2 featured numerous unresolved narrative issues when it concluded its run, despite the fact that it was still engaging. Many people questioned whether Season 3 will go on the downward trend after the show's quality declined in Season 2. Reacher Season 3 appears to be outperforming Season 2 in a number of respects, though it may still be too soon to make any firm conclusions. Surprisingly, one of Reacher Season 3's supporting characters has also fixed a storyline issue that Season 2 overlooked. When DEA agent Guillermo Villanueva finds out that Jack Reacher killed both Mike and Angel while on his mission, he reaches his breaking point with Reacher and his tactics in Episode 4 of Season 3. He understands that they risk jail time for concealing Reacher's blood trail because they hired him to work for them. When Reacher departs and Villanueva is left alone with Duffy, he confides in her about his worries about Reacher's senseless acts of violence and his intolerant attitude toward his adversaries. Even though Duffy appears somewhat alarmed, she makes an effort to overlook Reacher's murders in the hopes that he will ultimately assist them in completing their objective. Given that Jack Reacher has been a bit too brutal since Season 2, it is difficult to ignore Villanueva's point of view. In Season 1, he also got into a lot of fights, but he was also kind to everyone that came into contact with him. He appears to be unconcerned with the possible repercussions of his activities in Seasons 2 and 3, though, and anticipates that the DEA officers will hide his traces. Because the title character in Reacher Season 3 is on a secret mission, some of the murders have made sense. Jack Reacher, played by Alan Ritchson, must remove all dangers before they discover the truth about his intentions, because one mistake could put him in grave danger. Some would contend that Reacher might have prevented Angel's death, but after Jack Reacher discovered the side villain's connection to police enforcement, he became a serious threat. Had Reacher not slain him right away, Angel would have introduced him to Xavier Quinn and Zachary Beck. Because of this strong sense of justice, Reacher would never choose the former, but choosing the latter would have led him to his own deathbed. While Angel's death makes sense, Mike's murder continues Reacher's trend of killing before he is certain he has no other options. As a result, Reacher can still be forgiven for his Season 3 murders because he was in a kill-or-get-killed situation for the majority of them. Even with AM, the special investigators could have simply turned him over to law enforcement, but instead they banded together and shot him on the spot, disregarding the chaos he was leaving behind. In Season 2, however, Jack Reacher went on a killing rampage, and he and O'Donnell brutally tortured one of the villains at a hospital before killing him in the name of justice. In Season 2, Reacher collaborated with the former members of his 110th Special Investigation Unit, which apparently exacerbated his worst tendencies. None of the special investigators questioned Reacher's actions, instead becoming accomplices to his vigilantism and encouraging him to use extreme violence because they were all essentially like him and had become desensitized to killing people. Even in Reacher Season 3, Duffy and Villanueva raise their voices when they realize that the former military police officer is going a bit too far with his killings. These story developments from Prime Video's Reacher demonstrate that the main character in the series is better off working with law enforcement agents who hold him accountable rather than collaborating with the special investigators. For more videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. In Season 1, Alan Ritchson was fairly tame because comparatively more pacifist characters, such as Finley, balance his aggression and brutality.